Let's find the product of 25 times 30 using our area model and partial products. So when we're using the area model, we know that the length times the width equals the inside area. We have our length, our width, and when we multiply those together, we get our area or the product, the answer to a multiplication sentence. So let's label our rectangle. Let's start off with the length, 25. I can decompose 25 up into smaller parts to make multiplying easy. 25 can be broken up into two parts, 20 plus 5. So part of my length is a 20, and the other part is a 5, and I will separate those lengths with a line. 20 plus 5 equals 25. Now I have my width, 30. I'm going to label my width. And 30 is a nice number because it's a multiple of 10. And multiplying by multiples of 10, we know, are nice and easy for us. So my area model is labeled. Now it's time to multiply. I have my length times my width. I'm going to do 20 times 30. Then I'm going to take my other length times my width, 5 times 30, to figure out that area. Let's start with the larger rectangle first. Oops, let me make that a little bit smaller. So 20 times 30. 20 times 30 is the same as 2 tens times 3 tens. And I know 2 tens times 3 tens because I know 2 times 3. 2 times 3 is 6, so 2 tens times 3 tens is 6 tens. And 6 tens equals 600. Now, if I were to look over at my multiplication sentence that I wrote out vertically, the first thing I did was 3 tens times these 2 tens. 3 times 2 is 6, so 3 tens times 2 tens is 6 tens, 600. So I'm going to record my partial product down below. All right, let me see these numbers match up. 600 and 600. Now let's move on to the smaller rectangle. I have a length of 5 and a width of 30. Let's multiply those together. 5 times 30. 5 times 30 is the same as saying 5 ones times 3 tens, right? 5 ones times 3 tens. 5 times 3 is 15. So 5 ones times 3 tens is 15 tens. And I know 15 tens is the same as 150. So the area of this smaller rectangle is 150. Looking over at my partial product model, what we just did was these 3 tens times these 5 ones. 3 tens times 5 ones is 150. So I'm going to record that partial product down below. Now I know with partial products, what I do is I add those parts up to get a whole. So I'm going to add those up. Same over here. I know the area of this larger rectangle and this smaller rectangle added together will give me the area of this whole rectangle. Part of this multiplication answer plus this part will give me the whole answer, what 25 times 30 equals. So let's add. 0 plus 0 equals 0. 0 plus 5 equals 5, and 6 plus 1 equals 7. So the product of 25 times 30 is 750. The same over here. I have my partial area 600 plus 150, that's 750. So I know the answer to my multiplication equation is 750. Now it's your turn to try one on your own.